you my plants. Let's pull closer. Really great. Philippines vernissage, and we're on our way to see Hannah. So Hannah's one of the artists here. She's one of the featured artists here at Art Fair Philippines, and we're here to congratulate her and show some support. Walk me through. Wow, look at this. Hannah, I love these. Does it come in a set?
You can buy them
individual? Ah. It's me. It's me praying for my deadlines. Hey, hey. So, ano ba yung copyright? So, copyright is the legal protection afforded or binibigay to someone who is the owner or maker of an original work. So, for example, isa kang singer-songwriter and you wrote a song, then you have the copyright over the song that you created. And if you're an artist, you painted something, then you have a copyright over the work that you made or the painting that you painted. So, really, that's copyright. So, dito sa Pilipinas, meron tayong copyright laws and yung copyright laws natin ang nagpoprotekta sa mga authors, sa mga painters, sa mga artists, sa mga creators na automatic merong copyright protection from the moment of its creation. It's protected under the law. So, sino bang nagmay-ari ng copyright? Generally speaking, kung sino yung gumawa ng work, yun ang may-ari ng copyright or siya yung owner or he has the copyright over that particular work. Merong konting exceptions kung hinire ka para gawin yon. So, ang nag-hire sa'yo ang may-ari or merong copyright over that work that you made. Halimbawa, yung work na ginawa mo is made during the course of your employment and it necessarily means that anything you make is actually owned by the company who hired you. So then, in that case and in that scenario, yung company na nag-hire sa'yo, yung company na nag-hire sa'yo, yun ang may-ari ng copyright over the work that you made. And again, if the work is commissioned, then yung nag-commission or yung nagpagawa, yun ang may-ari no copyright over the work that you made. So, Atty.H, what if may collaboration? So, well, that is where an agreement comes in handy because an agreement is supposed to delineate or dun makikita kung ano-ano yung mga share or kung ano yung extent ng ownership ng work na yon based on kung ano yung mga contributions niya sa collaboration. So, mapag-uusapan naman yan. So, ideally, meron kayong agreement or contract. So, Atty.H, ano naman ngayon kung meron akong copyright over something? So, halimbawa, sumulat ako ng tula at meron akong copyright over this tula. Ano namang meron? Anong meron para sa akin? Anong implication nito? You have two major rights. It's called an economic right and moral rights over your copyright or moral rights over the work. So, with economic rights, meron kang karapatan na kontrolin o maningil at mag-earn sa sale and reproduction ng work na ginawa mo. Yan ang economic rights. Meron kang karapatan na i-display siya kung saan mo gusto, iparent or ipahiram yung work mo kung saan mo siya gusto. And ang moral rights naman is yung rights of attribution. Yung sinasabi nating pag-cite sa gawa mo. Yung integrity, yung right to control or restrain the use of your name na nakakonekta dun sa work na ginawa mo. So, moral rights and economic rights, yan ang mga rights mo as copyright holder or copyright owner of a certain work. So, attorney, may kailangan ba akong gawin para makonsider na, you know, may copyright ako over this particular artwork or write-up na ginawa ko or music na ginawa ko? The law says hindi. Wala kang kailangan gawin because according to the law, you have copyright over that literary or artistic or musical work that you did from the moment that you created it. So from the moment of creation, it is protected by copyright laws and that is how it goes here in the Philippines. But sometimes, we recognize na maganda na meron talagang proof. So, some would deposit their works with the IPO or the Intellectual Property Office here in the Philippines or with the National Museum. So, doon nilalagay yung mga works nila, nire-register for deposit sake. But really, it's not needed because you own the copyright or you have copyright over that thing or the artwork that you created from the moment that you created it. And I think it's really good that now, with social media, you can actually easily prove that you created it by posting or actually having or updating your Instagram or your website, showing that you have copyright over the work. Another question that we are often asked is, how long do I have? How long ba ang copyright ko or ang copyright period or how long ang pag-exercise ko ng copyright over my work? So from the moment of its creation, you have copyright over it for as long as you live and 50 years after your death. Copyright, whether it's moral rights and economic rights, including resale rights, ina-enjoy yan ng author or yung creator ng work during his lifetime, and when he passes on, napapasa ito sa mga heirs. Makikita yung intricacies ng resale rights under IPO Philippines Memorandum Circular Number 2020-023. Copyright owner or the author has resale rights or royalty rights to subsequent sales as long as ma-fulfill yung mga requirements under the law as provided. So if the work is determined to be pasok under the resale law or the resale rights memorandum circular, then payment of the resale right or royalty should be made within 60 days from the date of the sale of the work. Yung calculations ng royalty, so it can go as high as 5% for resale or royalty rights. May graduated table yan depending on the gross selling price of the work. Gross selling price is up to 150,000 pesos, then the percentage amount is 5%, and so on and so forth. And if it's work that is 2 million pesos and above, then the resale or the resale percentage amount is 1%. So there's a graduated table that you can see dun sa IPO Memorandum Circular. If you think na nalabag yung rights mo or merong violations of this particular resale right memorandum circular or provision, then you have 1 year from the discovery of the cause of action to file your claims before the IPO Philippines. This IRR or this memorandum circular is a great effort or a great stride in protecting copyright and strengthening the rights of artists, songwriters, whoever is involved in creatives and who are creators, in making sure that meron talaga or nare-recognize yung rights ng artists natin to their works, especially with subsequent sales na, you know, hindi lang yung mga large collectors or large galleries ang kumikita, but also the author or the creator or the painter himself or herself. Yung laws on copyright ay hindi lang natin nakikita sa Intellectual Property Code or sa IP Code of the Philippines or RA 8293. Makikita din natin to sa Constitution or sa 1987 Constitution natin, whereas Section 13, Article 14 of the Constitution declares na the state shall protect and secure the exclusive rights of scientists, inventors, artists, and other gifted citizens to their intellectual property and creations, particularly when beneficial to the people for such period as may be protected by law. So in this case, ang law na nagpo-protect niyan talaga, apart from the Constitution, is the IP Code. So there you have it. I hope you learned a thing or two with me, Attorney H, in this edition of Legal Diaries. And have a great weekend. Bye! See you next time!